I hope you are all having fun with our October challenge and working on free motion quilting as RaNae Merrill helps us in her book, Free Motion Mastery in a Month. Today, I am working on day 17, and I'm going to show you some of the progress I have made.
For more details, please consult Free Motion Mastery in a Month by RaNae Merrill.
I am keeping this reel. I started recording, I was making some spirals, and then my bobbin ran out. So I'm keeping it real. Here is, I'd like to show you my bobbin winder. I use a bobbin winder and I have really enjoyed this. My mom gave it to me years ago. It just plugs in, and that way I don't have to unthread the thread that is in my machine. So it does work with this large spool, but it also works when I'm using this, which I've shown you before. I can just keep this here and thread it to my bobbin winder, and I make it work. I just put the bobbin winder down here on the table and it still works. But I'm going to use this now to wind my bobbin. All right, so I'm going to start again. I've got my bobbin filled up, and hopefully I can go with no issues this time. Here we go. Here it is. All right, I'm going to do some more. I'm gonna actually start here and come out. I'm gonna do it from a different angle this time to see if I can do that better. Curve it around a little more. Okay, so as you notice, I had the speed going about 80% of the speed I normally go. And the stitch length is actually even kind of large. So I probably could have even sped it up a little more if I needed to. But that is kind of cool looking, isn't it? Yes, it needs some work, but hey, I really like the variegated with this method. The next thing I'm going to be doing is actually found on page 147 of RaNae Merrill's book. I'm going to lower the speed just a tad, see? As you've noticed, all of my spirals have gone down, all right? So I can also make one go up. So that's what I'm gonna try to do this time. Oh, I got a little out of rhythm there. Okay, so now I'm gonna make one go up. this is seeming a little awkward because it's such an odd, like a triangle that I'm trying to fill out. So I'm kind of struggling with this. I'm going to just make a straight seam over to get to another place. Okay, because this will be on the edge of the block. And now I'm going to start again. Okay, so this block for this stitch for me is going to need a lot of work. As you can see, it doesn't look as natural to me and as comfortable. Part of that is because I have not traced it enough. I need to go back and do more tracing, more of the quilting yoga. All right, now I'm going to do another spiral. Here we go. Okay, I lost my way there. I lost my way right there at the end. I was running out of room. So one thing I learned on these spirals is to maybe have a better plan. I kept going up and then I ran out of room and I just had to stop. So a better plan on the spirals. Let me show you the back side. Got some thread caught in it here. So I'll get that out so you can get a better feel. I really do like the spirals though. They're really cool. I could see me really enjoying this. Of course, lots more practice, but it's really a cool design. All right, I think I am going to start over here and do some spirals on this end. I'm going to try it without my gloves here. Here we go. So before we leave, I want to give you kind of a look at, here's one block that we completed today. Here's another one. It's almost full, just a little bit more needed on it. So it's exciting. It's coming together, isn't it? And then here are the spirals that I did, which guess what? I think this is going to be my new favorite design is the spirals. So I'm going to work with that. As you know, I'm about to quilt the leaf, the big leaf quilt. The quilt's not big, but the leaf is very big. I'm wanting some spirals. I'm thinking that would give the idea of the wind is blowing the leaf. Some really big spirals. So let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea or do you have any other ideas? I have not started quilting it yet. I do have it basted, so I'm getting close. I hope to see you next time on Quilting Days with Janie Faye. I hope you have a very quilty day. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.